What's up guys? So today you join me from the driver's seat of a Toyota Starlet SR with a twist, because this car has a bit more going on under the bonnet. Now this has the 4A GE engine out of a Toyota Corolla in it, running 170 brake horsepower, and you think 170 brake horsepower isn't actually that much, but when you put it in something that's well under 1 ton, whoa, this thing does not mess about. Is a bit of a sleeper, if I'm honest, and sleeper meaning you don't expect it, the, you know, rather mundane outside of a Starlet SR, you know, standard bumpers, standard pretty much everything, but with a black top for a and a bit of torque stick from the front end. Is quite frankly hilarious to have in this car. One of only 2 in existence, I'm assuming. Leave a comment below if I am wrong. Oh, I am so impressed with this little thing. Oh, it drives. Oh, listen to them individual throttle bodies. You've got to keep both hands on the steering wheel, even at, you know, speed limit. You throw it in a desired gear. Listen to it. Oh. Where it's got a little bit more low down torque with these engines, I think it's a different scenario than you would get in a Glanzer, and I've done a couple of Glanzers for the channel, as a lot of you guys may know, but this is a completely different kettle of fish, animal, whatever you want to call it. It's relatively mundane. You put it in 5th gear and it's, you know, a nice quiet daily driver. Comfortable, not a lot of noise, although, you know, behind me is completely stripped out, but the front half of the car is, you know, still very much intact. So this is running the A111 Toyota Corolla engine and gearbox. 5-speed gearbox is in this car as well. Oh, when it comes on, wow. Naturally aspirated power, that's the key with this car. Lightweight, a chuckable chassis, which is what this is. It's very, very chuckable. Listen to it. It sounds so evil. I am so blown away by how good this thing is. It sounds nuts. Don't get me wrong, we all love turbos, we all love superchargers, but you know, these engines are originally, you know, individual throttle bodies, but they've had the cones put on them instead of, you know, the plastic plenum that you would usually get. This means that it sounds so much more than it is. Just a little squirt and it really comes on so aggressively as well. Even in low revs, you feel the torque figure sort of coming in to push you. Something that you don't get in the turbo stuff. You know, Glanzers, you don't really get that. Whereas this is sort of instant in a way. Oh, I am so impressed with this little thing. 170 brake, yeah, oh, it's only 170 brake, but that sort of engine in this chassis, in this lightweight body, very, very impressive. So guys, let's have a quick look round this Toyota Starlet SR. Now, let's start with the bodywork.
This being a original SR, it's, you know, got the original kit on it. It's got the front badge. It's got, you know, many other little bits. Laguna splitter down there. Shout out Laguna splitters. Has the original Speedline wheels as well, just there. Behind those at the front, there is Glanzer brakes as well. Obviously, just keep up with the power increase coming down the SR badge. It's decal just at the back there. Tinted windows as a factory option, I think, on this one. Factory side windows are tinted. Coming around the back, you have the TTE spoiler just up there. Relatively mundane though. Again, I've, you know, said that a couple of times in this video. It looks relatively stock and it looks relatively tame until you drive it. Coming around the back, it has a HKS high power silent exhaust from the cat back. So it's got the original Toyota Corolla cat and downpipe at the front, going into the HKS high power silent exhaust at the rear of the car. Coming inside the boot, or what's left of the boot, we have a Zisco Race Fabrications X brace. Goes in the back. It goes up to the original seatbelt mounting points there and onto the strut tops just there. Huge difference, I've been told, in a normal Starlet compared to having one of these in. Rigid back end, always goes down very well. You can just about see the top of the yellow sport coilovers just there as well. From the rear back, it's been completely stripped, as you can see. So still keeping in with the race car feel of this car, but, you know, very tame, very comfortable at the front. Coming into the front of the car, relatively standard inside. Door panels, comfy seats, carpets, dish steering wheel as well, you know, dish steering wheel shout out. It also has a short shifter just down there. But opening the bonnet is the pièce de résistance of this car, in my opinion. This is a 170 brake horsepower, 20 valve, blacktop 4.8 GE engine out of an A111 Toyota Corolla. So 170 brake horsepower and something that, let's be fair, well under a ton and tiny is a bloody good laugh. As you can see at the back there, these have original individual throttle bodies, but the plenum has been taken off and replaced with individual cones, so that's where you get the roar of this. But this, honestly, I can't stress enough, this engine with this sort of power, the torque such low down in something this small, is an absolute riot.
This also has yellow sports coilovers on it, which I can't praise enough. They're very comfortable considering what you're asking of this car. You're throwing it around quite a lot because, let's be honest, you should. It's very chuckable with it being lightweight, but they're still comfortable. It's a very comfortable car, this. It's two personas. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I would say sleeper, but a lot of people would think, oh, you need 500, 600 brake to be a sleeper, but you don't really. This is what you would expect from the outside. It is, you know, a normal SR, and then you get in it and drive it, and it blows you away. Very impressive. Hats off to Dan for having this car. It was actually featured in Banzai a few years back. I'll flash up on the screen the Banzai feature of this exact car, and unfortunately Dan has had his fun with this car and it's actually for sale right now. So if you are interested in this car whatsoever, link in the description to the for sale post. I am well blown away by this car. It is very good. Little pop from the exhaust. When it comes up, when you're really in the revs, oh, second gear, chuck it in, very. Oh, I'm so impressed with this little thing. Perfect little B-road of this. Listen to it scream. Yep, this is a good little engine conversion. If you ever want to do this to your Starlet, I'd say go and do it. Go and do it right now. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button just down there. Subscribe for more car reviews, daily vlogs, all that sort of good stuff. Head over to fydapparel.com as well. Cop yourself some FYD merch to support the channel, and I will see you all on the next video. Cheers, guys.